Good morning. This is Anka Metcalf with Trade Out Loud, and today is Monday. It is July 25th, 2016, and it is 9:07 a.m. Eastern Time. Let's start our market bias for the major market indices for the E-minis. And first off, I want to start with the major economic releases for this week and what we should be aware of actually this week. So, yesterday we had the second day of the G20 meeting, and today we don't have any other major economic releases that are coming out. So, most probably we're going to be trading in the same parameters that we have traded since last night. So in extended hours. On Tuesday, actually, the first day of FOMC meeting will begin, and it will conclude on Wednesday with the second day, and followed by the announcement that is going to come in at 2 o'clock. So we're going to have the FOMC statement and the federal fund rate. After that, on Thursday, we have at 8:30, we have unemployment claims. And on Friday, we're going to end the week with the major event for Friday, which is going to be the GDP numbers. So these are the major economic releases that we should be aware of throughout this trading week. So now let's start with NQ. And with NQ, I went ahead and I have my support resistance areas marked. As we're probably going to I would expect a pretty much sideways day since we don't have any economic releases from the US or Europe, or we didn't have anything yet. But nonetheless, let's note that we have support resistance right here. We have actually support at 46.54. And we have resistance at 46.61. We did spike higher yesterday at 9 o'clock into 46.69.50. And we're getting very, very close to that 47.39.50 high in Nasdaq. We do have a lot of earnings that are coming out today and throughout the week, and let's not forget we are going to have some Nasdaq movers like Google and Amazon, Facebook that are going to be reporting this week. So we do expect some kind of price action and movement, higher movement and higher volatility coming in as the week progresses. As of right now, we are totally sideways. Like I mentioned, support is here, 46.53. I expect if this support area is going to hold, we're probably going to look at a target of 46.61. I'm not going to short anything in these indices, especially in Nasdaq. What I'm going to look for, if it's going to slide lower, if it's going to break this support area, I'm going to look for another buy opportunity at 46.50. And remember, this is the hourly chart. This is where I do my analysis. But if you're a day trader and if your zip code is on the 2-minute chart or the 5-minute chart, wait for a setup to develop there. So 46.50 is another area that I will pay attention to throughout the day today, and probably another buy off this area. And targets will be into 55, 55, and I'm going to look into 60. If we go higher, this is going to be the high probably that we're going to be looking at moving forward, 46.70 for a bounce higher. All right, so let's take a look now at ES. And ES has been the weakest so far. So you could see here that it's trading again in a sideways channel. We have support right here at 2166.30. And we have two layers of resistance, one at 2168. And we have another one at 2170 into this area. And so far, we have found support right here at 2166. And again, I'm not going to be shorting into this area, but I'm going to wait for a pullback. If we should get a pullback, this is the area that I'm going to look for another buy opportunity at 2164. So this is going to be the area. But so far, as long as support is holding right here, I'm going to look at minor time frames such as 2-minute chart, 5-minute chart as we progress throughout the day. It'll go look for a targeted to 68 and 70 and 72. The next Emini that I'm going to look at is YM. And YM, again, like ES, it's been a little weaker and especially since earnings season started. So we have support right here at 18,475. It's in the vicinity at 18,480. So this is going to be the area that I'm going to pay attention to. And for a target area, again, long, I'm going to look for long 18,500. Not shorting anything. Remember, even if I'm a scalper or if I'm a trend trader, I'm not going to be scalping into this area short, but I'm going to look for a pullback patiently and look for a long position, to initiate a long position. The other area that we're going to look for a long is going to be 18,464, and we're going to look for long all the way into 18,440. If I'm not going to get buy areas off these numbers, I'm not going to be looking for any short opportunities. Okay. CL, so it's going to be one of those days that probably sit on your hands. CL, weakness, relative weakness, extreme weakness in CL. This is our target from a weekly chart. This is support from a weekly chart that I went ahead and marked here at $43.25. We had a really nice bounce into $43.33, and again, it's coming in. Any pullback in CL is shortable. So if you want to short anything throughout the day today, and CL is going to be one of my favorites today, as it was on Friday when I caught the beautiful breakdown. And again, I caught it in 2 shots. Remember, the first time I stopped out, the second time I caught it, and it was actually very rewarding. So moving forward, I'm going to look for a pullback. It's a little extended to the short side right now. We need a little bit of pullback, at least into $43 and about 50, I would say 70 cents around this area. It's trading right now about 50, 55. So the pit is open, so I'm waiting for a pullback into this zone 43.70, 43.80 actually is the area that I would love it to pull back to, or base in this area. 43.50, it's a good basing area. So if it bases any further here, remember this is going to be your first target here at 25. And for follow through, the next support area that I have is going to be into $40. So it's going to be 41, actually it's going to be 41.76 and $40. So we have a really nice tradable void underneath, and we do not have any kind of obstacles that is going to create any issues. So we should have a good follow through to the downside. And last but not least, let's take a look at GC, and this is gold. And gold is setting up pretty nicely here with sideways consolidation with resistance at 1317.50 and 1315 being support area. A break of this support area can take everything lower into 1310. So this is what I'm going to be looking for. I would like a stop into 1316 or 1316.50 for this particular trade. Hope this helps. If you have any questions, email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. And don't forget that we have a new class coming up in August, from August 20th to the 26th. It's our 7-day live online power income day trading futures class. If you're interested in that and if you want more information, visit our website, www.tradeoutloud.com/futures, or email me at info@tradeoutloud.com. I hope you all have a very profitable trading day.